the actual viewer page when like a couple hours ago. On the off chance people would actually I put it on like Twitter or on Facebook. There's the off chance people would see it. Apparently, no one saw it. We're at 0 viewers, but whatever.
I'm see if I can rally one. I don't think so, but
one of your two groupies.
one of the two groupies that listen in. Yeah.
All right. So I'm working on show 16, getting that. It's gonna be our banner show. It's definitely the strongest show we've ever had so far. So I'm polishing the hell out of it to make sure it comes out great.
Just dumping shoe shine all over.
Yeah.
The computer.
I started using brown shoe shine and then I switched to black, so it's kind of like a weird, messy like. If like a baby had cholera and took a shit in its diaper, that's the color.
Tasty.
Yeah.
I tried to explain that to people at Lowe's and they just looked at me real weird.
So you know baby shit, right? Yeah.
Like cholera baby dung.
Or more like if you need to take Pepto-Bismol and then you take a shit.
I think for next week's show we should all just
take a shit.
No. None of us talk at all. We use Google Hangout. One of us screen shares. And we all just watch The Ridiculous Six with everyone watching and just have the reactions for 2 hours.
Oh God. I really want to think of something to do, like something different to do, because my birthday happens to fall on a day we usually record. So I want to see if there's anything we can make out of that. I have no idea what I would do with it, but we have a viewer.
Yay!
See, if it's not one of the people we know we asked to view, then I feel bad that we only have one. Oh no, we have two. Two strangers. I like it. What? Oh shit. We weren't prepared
for
for
people
this.
I just texted about it, but whatever, you know.
Two complete strangers. I have no clue who they are.
Well, good to have random people. Good to have you strangers that we've never heard of before.
Welcome to Chimp Knuckles.
Be
live. You get to hear all the stuff.
Here we are.
Which is a lot of it.
Look at us go. Okay. So, hey, welcome to Chimp. Oh, we lost one already. Fuck. I didn't even get one sentence into the thing, and then nope. Oh, okay, never mind.
She's back, or he's back, or someone's back.
It's back.
It's back.
Just once. I can't wait. I can't wait till we actually have a viewer where I'm like, I don't know them, and they're not totally messaging me during the show.
Just once. I don't want to be bothered during the show.
Well, usually I try and get suggestions streamlined because the broadcast is a little behind, so it's like it can kind of take a while. But I can instant message them and be like, "Yo, suggestions."
What's nice about being able to edit these is that there is a lot of just points where we're just waiting for suggestions, but in the finished show it's like, wow, look how quick that was. No time, zero time. I can make it happen half a time. So. Oh hell!
What?
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 Quack, quack. I'm the duck.
I am the cheese. Okay.
Wait, Mike.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen The House That Drips Blood on Alex?
Yes. It was
good.
Blood Street.
3 Bloods. Remember, it was 3 Blood Street, not Blood Street.
But it was Blood Street the whole time. I love that they're making a movie about The Room, starring the Frankies.
Yes. It's about, well, it means based off the book of the making of The Room.
Which, if you haven't read, is wonderful.
I have not read it. It's very good.
It makes it even more just marvelous that it exists.
Yeah.
Because they go through I think they're outside of the cast members. I think there's 2 crew members that last the entire production. Everyone else quit at some point. It was I think it was the sound mixer. And that was one of the grips, and everyone else had quit.
Would you rather be the people that quit or the people that stayed on? What is more? What's the better story? I guess
I don't know.
If you never had an encounter with Tommy Wiseau bad enough where you quit, does that make your story more boring, or does it make it sad that you didn't have the balls to quit despite working with Tommy Wiseau? I don't know.
No one knew he was gonna explode, right? To everyone working that production, it's like, what am I doing here?
Exactly.
Well, he would just show up late to like his own set like hours late, and then immediately like get pissed at everyone for being like, why haven't we shot yet?
Ed, you read the book, right? You know how he got his money?
Oh God.
He's he
it's
sold belts.
it's it's very kind of shady. He like refuses to elaborate on it.
Yeah.
Um,
He sold like cheap Italian leather belts,
yeah,
like millions of dollars worth.
What?
It's like a clothing store or something. It wasn't only belts, but I think it was primarily belts. Or like
Mostly killing people
yeah, mostly it
with
was
belts.
business. Um,
I want to know what he was. Okay. I want to know the backstory behind Tommy Wiseau.
But
everyone
I'm
does.
surprised no one's made like a concept album around that movie yet. Just like I want like Death Heaven to come out with like a concept album, just like a really deep 14-minute song, like prog metal concept album,
like,
prog shoegaze.
about like I don't know, just people screaming at each other for no apparent reason. You know,
Oh, hi, Mark. Okay,
the-
so
the drug dealer and like the guy who leaves his underwear and like
yeah.
the mom and just all the useless characters.
Well, I think the through line for the whole album could just be where did that one actor go who just quit and they just replaced midway, halfway through.
That gets explained in the book. It's just
Anyway,
so
anyway,
welcome to Chimp Knuckles, show 19. We are a weekly comedy performance podcast. I am Mike Devine. I am the host, and we are doing this now. We've got a couple people. We're gonna go through, and we're gonna introduce all of our players. But first, I want to explain a little bit about how this works. We are on Google Hangouts, which is like Skype but less shitty. And what's neat about Google Hangouts is we can do all kinds of cool stuff. For instance, we're doing this live right now to the YouTubes, to the internet, and so all two people on the internet, both people on the internet right now, total, we've got a captive audience, 100% of everyone on the internet, and they're listening in. And you at home can also, if you're listening to this on the road, on the go, or whatever, as background music to, I don't know, cutting off chicken heads or something, whatever you want, whatever you're using this podcast for, you could listen in for the very next show. You could, we will post the links to the Facebook, to the Twitter, and such, and then you could go there, and then at 9 p.m., usually on Sundays, we record. And then if you're in the audience, what's neat is you can do, Google Hangouts has this little question and answers module, and we use that to do audience suggestions. So almost like being in a real improv show, except you're still at home by yourself. But so in that respect, I guess it's better.
Or murdering chickens or whatever.
Whatever you happen to be doing at Sunday night at 9. I mean, Walking Dead's off the air. What else are you gonna do? No Game of Thrones.
Sunday morning slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
So. People aren't dying on Game of Thrones. People aren't dying on Walking Dead. So you gotta just take matters into your own hands and you gotta just take chickens and just massage them vigorously.
You really need to just pay attention to what's going on in the world and kind of do your best to contribute as a human being, as is, set forth by our MO. Shut the fuck up.
All right. So that sound you heard was a sound effect. And what's nice about one of the things about Google Hangouts is they got a whole soundboard that we can use, a limitless number of 12 sounds, a limitless number of 7 sounds. Oh, and you can use those in various ways. You'll hear those throughout the show. One of the ones that we use for a special game that you heard just now is called New Choice. New Choice works where whenever you hear that sound, no matter what you're doing, you new choice what you just said. So you'll hear that several times throughout the show. And
I think we
yeah.
Play it at home.
Play it at home.
Just pick a sound, and anytime you hear that sound, new choice.
It's like hypnosis.
I think we start introducing it kind of like Bentown, where it's just we have dozens of sound, and
we have a dozen of sound.
we have dozens of sounds to use.
We should get Ben to give us more sounds.
Yeah. Come on, Ben. Step it up.
Ben, what are you doing?
You have to listen to the whole show. No, yeah, damn it. We could have tricked him into listening to the whole show by being like, if you want to know what Ben's sound is, you're going to listen to the end and not listen to any of the other 18 podcasts.
I'll be honest, I don't think anyone's that curious about Ben and his sounds.
Well,
We didn't
apparently
sell.
are.
We didn't really sell it that much. Now they're not, but we didn't really sell it
Yeah.
as a big mystery. It's not part of the core Chimp Knuckles lore.
Show 18 we
what's
sold
the
as
mystery?
show 18 we introduced as we're finally legal. And I feel like show 19 could have benefited from being like porn sites becoming less and less interested in us every time we do it now.
I think like two shows from now we should just get plastered.
That's not the worst idea.
That's the
not
best
worst
idea.
idea.
That
That's
is the
the
best
best
idea.
Good
And,
idea.
and on our 35th show, we should become president.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know what? So this is 19.
On our 65th show,
Dude.
we should, get
Retire.
Oh fuck. Okay, so we were talking. I'm gonna say we were talking backstage because it sounds better than we were talking before you pressed the start broadcast button. We were talking backstage about how my birthday happens to fall on a Sunday this year. You know what show is gonna be on my birthday?
Is
The
it
21st
21?
show. It's the
Are you
21st.
kidding me?
We're getting shit faced. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Uh,
get shit faced and do a show on my birthday.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. I'm not actually
My-
21. I'm 28. I'm gonna be 28, but the show
my
will be 21,
God.
and we're gonna get it
Mike,
drunk.
Old. You're old, Mike. You're so old.
I'm gonna put my teeth back in for the night, my good teeth, my good chewing teeth, and then
Mhm.
we're gonna get shit faced for my for my birthday for the
Okay.
show's 21st.
We all have to drink Jaeger out of the bottle. No chaser.
Oh,
Is
I'm
it-
gonna be on
isn't
Long
it, like,
Island, so
right
there's
after
nothing better to
Christmas,
drink.
What, Ed?
Isn't that right after Christmas, though?
It's 2 days
yes.
after Christmas
And a Sunday?
and
Yes.
a Sunday. Well, I happen to take the Monday off because I'm planning on traveling on. I don't want to travel on my birthday. Fuck that noise. So I'm actually gonna be driving back down here the next day. Yeah, I don't know what kind of turnout we're gonna have. This is the problem with my birthday in general. It's right fucking after Christmas, which you'd think would make it would make it convenient because everyone's home and shit. But no one comes to Long Island anymore. I'm the only one that has family on Long Island that goes there to visit them.
No one.
No one.
It's barren except
It's
for
me
the
and my dad and
divines.
his
Walk
3
through-
cats.
Walk through Long Island, just calling out, and all the buildings are abandoned.
Yeah. It's just me, my dad, and his 3 cats, and that's it.
Just a gang of cats are just like inhabiting all the buildings, and
Yeah, who you heard on the last show. I think it was the last show from this one. Was it? Or was that 2 weeks ago? That was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
when your dad was on, I forget.
It was a long
Oh,
time ago.
shit. Guys, on show 26, we lose our insurance.
Fuck.
We're gonna
Yeah, but in show 25, we can rent a car.
Oh,
That's
okay,
good.
Without any penalties. You can rent cars otherwise.
I can rent a Chevy Aveo and.
It's literally like $1,000, like $1,000 penalty. If you're under
Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna keep doing what we did last week because I liked how it worked. We're changing up the format a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and meet the players.
Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce you guys. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one at a time. I'm gonna give you guys a little send up here. I'm gonna give you a little intro, game show style. Ready? So, welcome. So here we go. We're gonna meet the players. First up, we have Ed Foose. Ed is a former foot model turned hand model turned face model who now works at Kroger's Groceries. Ed, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I love groceries. I love just the fresh produce. But unfortunately, due to my heavily disfigured feet, which ruined that career, my heavily disfigured hands, which ruined that career, and my heavily disfigured face, which happened after I poured scalding water on it, I couldn't model anymore. So I'm living my second love for stocking grocery stores. But because of my misshapen face, I just prefer to work in the back where I don't have to interact with employees. So yeah, the stockroom's pretty nice. I've gotten used to life again, and I'm here to win big money on Chimp Knuckles and, pay off my debts and hopefully retire early.
No whammy.
All right, no whammy.
Big
No
money,
whammy.
no whammy.
No whammy.
Oh my god. I used to watch that show.
Wheel of Fortune is the shit, man.
Not Wheel of Fortune.
That's not Wheel of Fortune.
No
That's
whammy?
Press
It's not Wheel of Fortune?
No.
No whammy, stop. I always say no whammy when I'm watching Wheel of Fortune. Am I the only one?
Yeah, because it's the wrong show.
Yeah,
What
it's from
show
a
is that
show
again?
called
What's
Is that Price is Right originally?
No,
No.
it's Press Your Luck. It's a
Press
show
Your
called
Luck.
Press Your Luck.
Yeah.
It's
So
where
what the
there's
fuck
a-
does whammy mean? I just always kind
If you
of.
got a whammy, you lost all your money you were currently
there's a
holding in the
giant
show.
board, and
Oh.
it was like it spun around and stuff.
Big
You hit
money,
stop.
no whammy. Big
And you
money,
got
no
a prize, or
whammy.
you got a whammy and you lost all your stuff. And
Or you
there's
got a
actually-
double whammy.
well,
double
there
whammy.
There's one guy who figured out the pattern of the board,
Yes.
and was able to just like cheat the system, and he won like several $100,000 on that show just by following the pattern.
I mean, that's the
Just
Ken Jennings approach, but so we also have right next to Ed here.
Also,
We've got Matt Lees, who is a former face model turned hand model turned foot model who works at Wegmans. And Matt, how are you doing?
Um, I'm okay. My story's a little different. You see, my face was fine, but then by popular consensus, it was actually that my hands were sexier than my face, and then weirdly enough, there were enough people with the fetish that my feet became sexier than my hands, and so I was kind of forced through a career, starting at the age of 14, and you could almost consider me a failed child actor at this point because I am heavy into pretty much every substance abuse you can imagine. And I'm just on this show trying to score some sauce, trying to score some pretty much anything. I don't know where my parents are. I don't really have much of a guidance in life anymore, other than the fact I have a lot of money and I'm spoiled.
All right, yeah, I like it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
I'm just
So,
imagining like someone being like, yeah, he's like kind of attractive, and then like he puts on sandals, and it's like, oh my god,
oh fuck,
the hottest man on earth just walked into the room.
shit. That's never happened for anybody
He
by
takes off
putting on
his
sandals.
gloves, and people are like, oh my god.
I feel like that's. I feel like we're just discussing the plot of Zoolander 2 at this point. Fucking hand models. Fucking David Duchovny hand model.
I've never seen Zoolander 1.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Get out, leave.
I prefer Aquarium Lander.
Okay. On that note, let's jump into our first game. First game is a game we call Try It On for Size. Try It On for Size is a game where we're going to have Ed and Matt compete against each other to try as many things on for size as possible. We're going to get I'm going to pull suggestions for actions that our players can perform. So, for example, Ed, if I give you the action of riding a lawnmower, that is your action, and then I'm going to ask you to perform that action and give me the sound that action makes.
I'm riding a lawnmower, trying to for size.
And then Matt is going to take that same sound and give it a different action.
I'm a slightly miffed bull.
And so on, until somebody can't think of
I'm a
something.
disgruntled monk, try that for size.
So we're going to keep going like that until somebody either can't think of something or takes too long or repeats the action, etc. And then I'm going to yell at them and berate them. So let's see. We're going to have Ed start us off. And Ed, your action is unclogging a drain.
When unclogging a drain, try that on for size.
This is some nasty phlegm. Try that on for size.
I'm stepping in the giantest gumwad ever, try that on for size.
I'm a good employee and I'm proactively spreading butter on a bagel. Try that on for size.
This trampoline's made of taffy, try that on for size.
I'm a lion with a sore throat. Try that on for size.
I'm headbanging with a head cold, try that on for size.
I'm walking on a steel floor but with rubber boots. Try that on for size.
I'm a rainstorm, but all the rain's coming in 1 second. Try that on for size.
I'm slightly concerned about the left engine here in this plane. Try that on for size.
I am a door hinge made of rubber. Try that on for size.
Shrubber is not a thing. Matt gets the point.
Oh, God.
Rubber is to a thing?
Shrubber's not.
Shrubber?
Shrubber. Like flubber, but with shrubs? No. Mm-mm.
I feel like there was an internet glitch there.
Oh, did no one else hear
Call that a draw. We'll call that a draw.
We'll go to the tape. I'll figure. In 7 weeks when I'm editing the show, we'll know if I'm the only one that heard shrubber, and if I'm the only one that heard shrubber, I'll edit in the word shrubber to make it sound accurate.
Trubber. Okay.
No one's gonna accuse us of cheating.
Wait, Mike. Trubber. Rubber. Okay, now you get to pick which one.
Or Mike, just do your little Jewish voice and then just put that in the place, just completely out of place.
Okay, so Matt, your suggestion is inflating an inner tube.
Oh, Jesus. I'm inflating inner tube. Try that on for size.
I am whipping very gently. Try that for size.
This gentle breeze is actually pretty nice. Try that on for size.
I'm doing wind sprints. I am the wind. Try that for size.
I'm trying to teach my son how to whistle, and he's just not getting it. Try that on for size.
I'm juggling 3 balls. The first 2 were actually juggle balls, but the third one was filled with helium, and it's just going up.
I'm an old lady who can sew so fast that I caused gusts of force.
No.
I had a thing there and I completely died.
Gusts of force.
Gust of force.
It's my favorite superhero. Shut up.
That's actually my favorite. No, that's my favorite German superhero, Gustav Force. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone draw that picture for our cover photo for this show. Gustav Force.
Gustav Force. So, Ed, you're gonna get our next suggestion. Your action is building a swing set.
I'm building a swing set. John for size.
I build the least popular cuckoo clocks in this town. Try that on for size.
I didn't have anything else.
Hey, all right. Matt wins. Matt gets the 2. Matt gets all of the imaginary points.
Yay!
Hooray!
I can buy all my substances now.
Hooray!
All of your you can buy all of your, chlorine.
All of it.
All of your chlorine.
All of your chlorine. You can buy all
of it?
All of my Brillo sponges.
So much steel wool. Like, tell me, how is it like just sleeping on a pillowy bed of steel wool?
Well, it depends. Are we spelling steel S-T-E-E-L or S-T-E-A-L? Because maybe I just steal wool.
S-T-E-I-L-E.
He gets off on stealing
Style.
wool. It's hot wool.
More Germans. Style wool.
Style wool. Steel wool. S-T-I-E-L. Steel wool.
That's what. Yeah.
Style wood.
Gustav Force sleeps on a bed of steel wool.
He goes to the turnstiles.
Ha ha. Okay.
Just to live this here lifestyle.
German.
You sound like Otto from Malcolm in the Middle, the German cowboy. Francis, I don't understand why you're doing this. We got to get down to the grotto.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was a good best character.
Oh, I should.
That show's amazing. It's on Netflix, and I hope it never goes away. Watch all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got up to like season 6 like a long time ago. Just yeah.
It makes a great bookend.
Time ever. So
if you ever marathon Breaking Bad and you feel sad after the end, watch Malcolm in the Middle. It makes you feel so much better.
Maybe that's why I stopped watching it, because I finished Breaking Bad and I was like, oh.
It makes you feel so much better about. I mean, without any spoilers, the ending is a feel canon. The ending of Breaking Bad canon.
Well, my dad always said that the ending of Malcolm in the Middle was one of the best ending episodes of any television show.
Oh
ever,
yeah.
apparently.
It really is. It really is.
Good. Yeah.
It's a show that is a live action show. So the first episode took place 7 years in the past, and they were like actual children, and it manages to bookend itself perfectly with grown up versions of the characters. Like, it's brilliant.
And then Richard Linklater's like, I can make a movie doing that.
But he already was at that point.
I know, he already was. Wait, when did Malcolm in the Middle come out?
It came out like in 2000, and it ended in 2005, I think. Yeah?
Yeah, 2000. Man, Richard Linklater, you let me know. I'm kidding. It's just a little different of a concept there.
Hey, anytime a kid ages, it's a ripoff of Boyhood.
Yeah, exactly.
I aged once. Yeah.
Didn't like it.
I thought you were original. But you know what?
I'm just assuming you congealed and just fell off of, like, the back of a pickup truck, and you were just Ed. Just Ed.
I like that. He was on the back of a pickup truck and like congealing. Like, what does someone put on their pickup truck that causes?
No, that's
congealing?
That's how Ed's biography starts. It just starts with him like congealing out of the back of a pickup truck.
I was born a poor congealed child. Thanks, Steve Martin, and your sequel to. Not the jerk. It's just like the malaise.
The malaise.
The
All right,
secret Malays donuts.
Oh, yummy. All
I
right, let's
had a
jump
great
along
conversation
to
about congealed salads today. That's my
congealed
story.
salads.
Okay, continue.
Okay, the end. Congealed salads. The end.
Is next audiobook?
Next, I was gonna just build it up, and it was gonna be a surprise,
Okay.
but you
Sorry.
spoiled it. You opened up your Christmas presents early.
You can still, you can do it still. I
remember-
Hey Matt, guess what the next game is?
Gee, Mike, I don't know, and this is the first time we've gone through this. What is it?
Audiobook.
Is it audio? It's audio, I guess. Wow, we really need to get those twin pair of fanfare people on.
We gotta get
Time.
this. We gotta get the shit together.
I had a joke there and it just didn't pan out.
I
Whatever.
got the devil. Good job, you said it. Good.
All right, audiobook. This is the game of audiobook. The way we play this game is our two players, Matt and Ed, are going to tell.
Do you want to play this, Mike? Usually
Yeah, sure.
I'll let Mike play.
Mike's
Yeah.
like, you never give me anything good. You're always like,
Well, no. This time's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different this time, Ed.
All right. So this is the game of audiobook, as Mike has just said. The way this game works is our two players, Chimp Knuckles / Mike and Ed, are going to be reenacting and retelling us a famous story or book or newspaper clipping, whatever, really. And the caveat is that they have to do it in a certain personality, and they will be given that personality by me. So let me turn to our audience for a second and see if I can get a suggestion for a story.
And if you're listening at home on your YouTubes, feel free to submit to the YouTube. It should be there. I can't see it on my thing. I'm assuming it works for everyone else. It'll give you the option to submit answers to questions. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube's.
I tried it once. I think I got it to work. It is a little weird.
Okay,
'cause
how
you have to,
much
like,
money do you want to bet that I don't know the story? That whatever it's gonna be, I'm gonna know it.
money. I want to bet money.
So much money.
For money.
Like $1,000.
1,000 monies. No? Okay.
Okay. All right. We have this classic story, Fall of Communism and the USSR. We're probably not going to use that one this time, but
Because that's not a story.
Wait,
That's
Gee,
a
I
fact.
wonder who suggested
minute.
that one.
wait a minute. Okay. We got two suggestions right now. The Big Bang, which I think is just retelling the story of a Big Bang.
All right. When we say
Or,
story, we mean an actual story with a narrative.
I misspoke I misasked for the suggestion. However, we did just get Thumbelina.
There we go.
I would love to hear the story of Thumbelina, Ed.
Is that the one with the dragons?
Is that the one where, like, you know, there's a giant bang and then, like, the universe is created?
No, it's the one where the Iron Curtain fell, and then democracy reigned in the East.
Yes.
That one.
Okay.
As long as
So-
it's explained by Carl Sagan, I don't really care.
So, your suggestion is Thumbelina. Now, for your characters, for your character traits,
Matt, you owe me $1,000.
yes, I do, apparently. All right. Ed, you are someone who just by one person could not fit on a subway, and that happens to you all the time.
Okay.
And Mike, you okay, give me a second here.
Uh-oh.
You're always trying to one up yourself.
Oh God.
No, you're always trying to one up the person you think is always talking to you. There we go. So you always think someone's in competition with you. Take that how you will.
All right.
All right. So, players, this is a game of audiobook. Your suggestion is Thumbelina, Ed, you are a person who can never quite get on a subway, the last person who can't fit in. And Mike, you are always trying to one-up someone you always think you're in competition with. So, players, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
No,
We will
I'm
switch
more ready.
Very good. We will
Yes,
switch between
fine,
them using
take it.
a cash register noise just so the audience knows. And begin. Begin, Ed.
All right, so let me tell you something. I adore little people. Not like, okay, you know, there's like little people, but like people who are just like microscopic, you know. Someone like Thumbelina or, you know, Tom Thumb, because like they can, you know, take up, you can put like, you know, 1,000 people of that size in this train car, and then maybe, I don't need a place to sit. I'm not like pregnant or anything. I just want to, get to work because I've been here for like, 20 minutes. No, I just need an R train, but oh no, we can't. We're not stopping. We got a bunch of like, expresses for the queue, and I don't need that. I don't need that. So yeah.
Man, that's nothing. One time, I fit 10,000 people on a train. 10,000 people on a train, and I'm just sitting there on the luggage rack, like, hey, I'm here. I'm just hiding up on the luggage rack, and I was like, I found a princess, and she was all subatomic size, and she's like, what are you doing in the luggage rack? And I'm like, man, I was fitting 10,000 other people in here, but if they were all small like you, then they'd be like thumble sized, and then they could totally fit way more people on there. And so she was all like, we should totally do that. And I'm like, I know, right? That's a great idea. That's so much better than just 1,000.
And so me and this princess were like, you know what? Let's just forget the train right now. We only have to go, so far. So we go up to above ground, and it's raining, but we're like, whatever. So I put her in like my shirt pocket, and we're just walking along, looking for other like tiny little fairy people, and we pass by. We go to the nearest R train stop, and that's all crowded too. And the doors open, and oh no, it's too full already, and it's just like 3 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's not a busy time. Well, no more busy than normal. Oh no, we got some other like tiny little elf fairy person is like talking about his shit, and you got like all the little other like tiny couple people.
So when I was doing this, I mean, you're talking about like 2 a.m. on a Monday. No one should have been on the subway, but everyone was on the subway, and the princess was like, this is worse than 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. And I was like, I know, right? Good thing we didn't go then. That would have been shitty. This is so much less predictable. So we tried to squeeze in there, and we managed to get on top of the car. We just kind of rode it, like on a spy movie. We just ducked when there was a tunnel. And we kind of just like hitched right on top, did all that, and it was awesome, So we get off the train and we go to the restaurant, and we're all like, hey, let's eat some food. And so she just kind of swam around in soup for a bit, and I just like dipped crackers in there, and I was like, this is cool, this is neat. I got a little princess swimming in my soup, because
So we're at the restaurant. I'm like, man, what I really, really want is like a sub sandwich. So I go and I wait in line at the Subway, and last order is like right as soon as I get up there. They're serving the person in front of me, and then it's like, oh, I'm sorry, we're out of bread. We can put in like a lettuce wrap or something. Oh, also we're out of all the cheese. Also we're out of all the sauces. Yeah, it's like how do you open a sandwich shop? So I go and I try and find my princess, whatever, and then we go try and take the train again, and you got all these like tiny thimble-sized people, dancing on like the subway cars, and it's like I just want to go home. I could. There's room for me in there if you guys would just stop break dancing, and just let me just commute home.
So we got off the train and we were like, a sub shop is a terrible idea. That's sub shops are substandard is what I always say. So we went for a full-on regular sandwich shop, actual sandwiches, and they had bread and they had their cheese and they had all the shit we needed. And so she's just like, sitting in between the mayo and the lettuce and just kind of making mayo angels. And so I'm just like, drinking my Coke. And then we just get back on the train. There's no one there because now it's 3 a.m. on a Monday, and that's when no one's there. So we're riding the train. It's just the two of us, and we start breakdancing anyway because there's like, fuck it, why not? And so we're breakdancing, and I kind of step on her, and she's dead now. But that's okay. So I went back to the sandwich shop, and I made my own mayo angels. I got a big man-sized sandwich, and I just did that for her memory because,
But I really, really missed her, so I thought, what, I'm just going to take some solitude and go to the sea. So I go and I try and get in line for the submarine, and I get in there, and there's just enough room for me. And so like they start to submerge, but I'm like, hey, I'm not all the way in the submarine, but they can't hear me because they're like down there, and the submarine starts filling with water because like I couldn't close the hatch because they wouldn't let me in. If you just move, I can get in, but I can't get out because we're in the middle of the ocean. So the submarine starts sinking, and not in a good way. It starts filling with water, and I just really miss my tiny princess. And it's like...
That's nothing. I went into scuba gear. Submarines are for suckers.
My favorite part of that was, at least one of my favorite parts was that you climbed on top of the train like a spy movie, the subway, and you ducked whenever there was a tunnel. It Good thing you're ducking whenever there's a tunnel. That's,
Giant rats playing like London Bridge or something. It's just
Good job, guys. I like that. It was really
the
good.
story of Thumbelina.
My favorite. You retold it with the accuracy that can only be described by angels. So.
The accuracy that can only come at the hands of chimp knuckles. Where else are you going to find a Thumbelina interpretation that includes mayonnaise angels?
Yeah, Mike. As long as you never bring up mayonnaise angels again, we'll have.
When good white people die, do you think they become mayonnaise angels?
Too much mayonnaise angels.
There are no good white people.
Whoa, I'm good.
Have you seen Bill Murray?
Yeah. Did you hear about the thing? Supposedly it's fake, but even if it is, I don't care.
The Wu-Tang Clan thing.
The Wu-Tang Clan thing, where it was like the supposedly the legal, the legally binding contract about the Wu-Tang Clan album that sold for like $2 million included like a clause where Wu-Tang Clan is legally allowed to plan a heist or robbery to steal back the album within the next 20 years, and it can only be conducted by either the Wu-Tang Clan or actor Bill Murray.
Yes.
There's like they were.
I believe they're
in a
only
movie
allowed to do it
together,
once.
They're only allowed to do it once. One caper or heist.
They were in a movie together.
Is that how they know each other? I just assumed it's just because he's Bill
one
Murray.
One of my favorite title cards ever is RZA, Jizza, and Bill Murray.
In a way, it makes me sad because you know that if John Belushi hadn't died young, him and Bill Murray would be just partying together right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And Chris Farley too. They just be party. Oh, like God, can you imagine the universe that exists where all three of them are still alive and partying together, basically professionally?
They're just
Fuck.
mayonnaise angels in heaven now.
We got some big mayonnaise angels now. God has a new mayonnaise angel.
Fat guy in a little sandwich. Fat guy in a little sandwich.
Richard, you're driving me crazy.
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
You want me in your towels?
You can get involved.
You want me to check you up?
We stay and watch. Okay.
It's like you can't be fat, super overweight, and do cocaine a punch and live. It's just not. It's actually how Chris Farley died that's really sad. Apparently his last words just terrible. So
What was it?
basically he was surrounded by prostitutes and he turned to one and he said, please don't leave, and then he like died.
Oops.
You know.
Oh no.
Just to bring an air of lightness to the show that it's really been lacking this day.
That was a funny story.
What a funny story, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. You're so funny, Mark. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna jump into our next game. Our next game is a game that we normally don't play with 3 players, but I feel like we could totally do it.
Okay.
We can. We're gonna play documentary.
Documentary? Okay.
So the way we usually do documentary with a host and somebody controlling the game, but I figure the host can end the game whenever the hell he wants to. So we don't need. Yeah.
Yeah. Take that.
Fuck you, Pens.
Oh, that was money.
Fuck you, Monty.
Society,
Oh, no.
please stop. I just.
You crushed Thumbelina under a fucking nickel. Okay.
Wow. It's not the size of a thumb. It's inaccurate. Maybe a baby's thumb. When you compare Thumbelina, whose thumb size are you comparing it to?
All right, Jim Gaffigan, calm down.
I just don't understand.
I don't like him at all. No, I do. I love Jim Gaffigan.
Yes. I saw him at the Turning Stone a few years ago.
He came to RIT in my first year there, back in
Awesome.
back in '09.
They have a Mulaney coming this year.
I know. I kind of want to go to that. Anywho, documentary.
Yeah.
Documentary is played with 3 players. We're all going to be in on this one. Let's see. Ed is going to be the host for this one, and me and Matt are going to be the players. The way it works is we're going to have 2 players who are going to be an animal, and we're going to get a suggestion for which animal from our audience. The third person is going to be our host of the documentary show. He's going to be taking us through the wide world of this animal and describing what's happening. So, we are going to get a suggestion for an animal. I want to get an animal that is... What's an animal that you wouldn't want in your living room?
Typing out right now.
Dog.
Doge.
Oh yes, Doge.
Oh, yeah, Doge. Yeah. I'm allergic to dogs.
Calm down, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Moose, camel, hippo, orangutan.
Camel.
Oh, sorry, mouse,
Oh,
camel.
mouse. Hippo. We'll do hippo. We'll do hippo.
I
No.
want a hippopotamus for Christmas, and only a hippopotamus.
for Christmas.
Cool.
So, okay. So, Ed, why don't you take us in the... Well, fuck it. I'll count us down. Whatever. I don't care. I ain't even mad. So, players of the game of... this is a game of documentary. We are hippos, and Ed is our documentarian. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
begin.
All right, so welcome to the nature show here. If you see way far over there in the distance, a lot of wild hippopotamuses. We cannot be seen. If they see us, that means that they will chase us, and we will most certainly be in grave danger. So be quiet, you guys at home. Be quiet. They can hear you through the television. So. Here we see. We're going to be playing a game of Chinese checkers. We're playing it with alternate rules that I've never seen before. It might have to do with something with the hippopotami being blind to color. So all the pieces end up looking the same.
Black.
A lot of people think that hippopotami are actually, a decently sized animal, about the size of a horse, but actually they're much larger. They're the size of 3 blue whales combined. They're enormous creatures. So let's get closer. Yes, we have. We're looking at 2 hippopotami right now, and yes, these are the largest creatures in the world, and we have 2 of them right here. They could, just under their tiniest of toes, they could crush an entire city. It's just how giant they okay. They seem to have stumbled upon a settlement by a lot of English colonists.
Oi!
Right. Oh no, they appear to have noticed Jason, our sound person. Jason. Oh, and they've noticed the crew. Okay. Stay very still. They can't see us if we're still. No. We're gonna slowly back away. Back away slowly. Gotta run away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. Well, just playing giant overinflated Scooby-Doos.
Yeah.
Zoinks. Well, those were hippopotami.
So that's why I don't lead that game, in case you're wondering why that normally doesn't.
How would a hippo play Chinese checkers anyway?
No.
Yeah.
With chopsticks.
Yeah.
How would an Indian play Chinese checkers with curry? Oh boy, man! That joke is fun. Every time I repeat it. Oh, so hilarious.
Wah.
Cool. All right.
What game you got? You guys have a game you want to play in mind? Just off the top of your head?
Did we officially want to kill off Dr. Jr., or did we want to wait on that?
Let's give him a stay of execution.
We could also play interrogation.
We could. We very well could. Let's do.
if we have an audience, like the like we can have two people kind of bouncing off, giving clues, and then the third person guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. All right. So who wants to be the guesser?
I can do the guessing.
All right. So
I'll
me
you
and Ed will be
and
the
Riff.
thing. All right. Let me do the little introduction. So I guess, surprise viewers, we're doing interrogation next.
Ensign just.
Oh, should I mute my microphone or should I mute myself?
No, not yet. We'll tell you when to leave. So interrogation.
Wait, sorry. Where should they send suggestions to?
Oh, can you just Facebook message our audience member?
That we don't know who they are.
Yeah, we do. And she's Russian.
Okay.
She's Russian.
Just message me.
Okay.
Just if you're listening.
All right.
Just message me. I don't.
What if it turns out neither of those two people you think they are actually viewing, and it's just strangers who happen to have our Facebook?
Well, specifically, I know when those two people are usually viewing. So.
What if you're wrong though? Like, what if they're gone?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
What if it's just like two people that are just like impersonating people we know?
That's really weird that they would stumble upon this, 51 like page.
Okay, so interrogation. The way we're going to play interrogation now is we're going to have one robber who's been apprehended by two cops, and those two cops are going to get a confession out of that robber. The twist is the robber doesn't actually know what is going on. They don't know who they were with, they don't know where they were, and they don't know what they were doing. Those are the three things that we're going to get suggestions for from the audience. So we're going to have our robber, who is Matt, is going to mute himself and leave so he doesn't know.
Okay, I'm taking my headphone out now. Just send me a message.
Oh no!
All right. Come back. Matt! Okay.
Wait,
No.
what?
so-
What?
so-
What?
No!
What?
That was cheating.
Am I-
You're not gone yet at all.
Should I be gone?
Yes!
All right. I heard. I took out my earphone and I immediately heard. Run! And I was like, all right. So I'm okay. I'm gone.
How I know you're not listening? Okay. Okay, so we're going to get a suggestion. We need a suggestion for a person that Matt was with.
Yeah, I'm getting them now.
All right.
So, yeah, I said like the three things to suggest, and the only message I got back so far was, "All right, fuck." Okay, I've got three characters.
All right, hit me.
Oh, wait, do we decide or do I just pick one of them?
Just pick one of them.
Let's say Beyonce.
Okay. So Beyonce is the person that Matt was with. And then where were Bay and Matt?
We were at a coral reef.
All right. Coral Reef. And what was the crime we were committing?
I don't know yet.
The crime we were committing that is not an actual crime.
Now that I'm saying this, I really want to go deep sea diving with Beyonce.
Deep sea diving with Beyonce?
Yeah, to a coral reef.
Just in general, or is that our suggestion?
No, I mean it's.
Oh. Yeah, no, sounds like awesome.
Let's say we are cutting firewood.
Chopping firewood with Beyonce and a coral reef. Okay.
You know.
You know how we do. So let's get Matt back. Matt! Matt! Well, he's gone forever.
I'm Matt.
Oh.
I'm Matt.
All right.
No, you're not.
I am Matt. Gustav, Force, get out of here.
Gustav Foreskin?
No.
Is that what you heard? Okay. Yeah. Not what I said, but if that's what you heard. I mean,
That's what I wanted to hear, so I heard it in my soul. Okay.
You can hear foreskins in your soul on your own time. You're on the clock.
Foreskins will be in my heart. Foreskins will be in my soul, in my left aorta.
I'm personally done with this. I don't.
So interrogation.
Yay.
So Matt is our robber. We've got him. So we're gonna start our game off. So players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
This game of interrogation. Begin.
Get your filthy mitts off of me.
Get in here. Come on.
Get your filthy mitts off of me.
Come on. Sit down.
I'm
Get
down.
in the damn chair.
I'm in the chair. I'm in the chair.
Quit being such a
I'm in it.
diva. Don't be such a damn diva all the time.
You think you
Using
can
some
just
big
drop
words.
it out of nowhere?
4-letter words.
No sign, no warning. Just here I am. You think you could just do that without any repercussions?
Huh?
What, do you think it's like your destiny to just do that? Like, come on.
Yeah, think
Stop
of
being a
it.
child. Come on.
You and your alter ego, your fierce alter ego. Yeah.
You think
come
you're
on.
so scary. Ooh, yeah. Come on.
You think you just run the world? I know who really runs the world.
It's cops. Cops run the world.
Cops run the world.
Do you guys really think that I was with Beyonce?
Well,
Yeah!
if you liked it,
Do you
then you should have.
really think?
Yeah, you admitted you were with Bay. All right, so you and Queen Bay.
Wow. She gets queen, but I get diva. Ooh, okay. So she's allowed to be as flamboyant as she wants, but whatever, fine.
You want to be princess instead? You can be princess instead.
Filthy mitts off of me.
I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as you're able to swim, it's fine. I mean, you think all those pretty colors are, nice distraction, but, I mean, they're endangered. You shouldn't even be near that shit.
Yeah, just get off of it.
Come on.
Like
Just Urban SpongeBob and
there's only
Squidward and
so
all that.
much left. There's only so much to go around, and you're just like, yeah, let's just take all of it.
Yeah, what you need to do is stay in the house. Stay in the house.
Jordan.
Come on. Maybe pretty and pink and all these different exotic colors, but I mean, and yeah, it's pretty if you're just gonna be like diving down there, but you shouldn't be down there.
No, just
Stay in the house. Stay in the house. Come on. I mean, you're gonna go right near the coast of Australia, and New Zealand and all that shit, where sharks are at.
Oh!
That ain't no.
yeah.
Yeah.
You think I was with Beyonce at the Great Barrier Reef?
Yeah, I think that's exactly where you were.
I
Yeah.
was with
What video evidence?
Beyonce would be doing near the Great Barrier Reef. Much left. Mitts off of me. Mitts off. I see you there. I see you with hand.
We're all being
It's
chill here.
You just wanted,
6-inch rule.
you just wanted to take something great and mighty and just tear it down and just break it down into its smallest parts so you could just destroy it on your own time.
Yeah. You just got to
you
get that
just
power
wanna do that.
complex. You think just because you're a boxer who's down on his luck, his best friend was just killed. You just got to go on a winter retreat and then just start doing this to build your strength back up. You think that's going to do anything? Come on.
I don't care if it's cold. If it's cold, put a jacket on.
Doesn't
Wear a
matter how long the
blanket.
montage is. It's not going to get any better.
No.
Come on. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, some people just have it for decoration. You just go to 7-Eleven. Why you got to do it yourself? Come on.
Yeah, we live in the 21st century. Like you can just buy like charcoal. Like that's a thing.
Or anything else. You can even buy it without having to do it yourself. Why you gotta be all manly and show off for Queen Bey and just do it yourself?
Oh no! Put on my flannel.
I was not coal mining.
No, of course not. That would be silly. No,
Obviously.
it was
We're
so
doing-
much
we're
worse. I
doing
mean, your
much more.
fireplace was so barren right now, but that's no excuse.
Paul
You
Bunyan.
think I'm
up
outside
in here.
lumberjacking right now? You think I'm outside chopping wood
I
now?
mean, yeah, I think that's exactly what was going on. Yeah,
You
I think you just admitted it.
Going out to? You think I'm just traveling out with Beyonce to the Great Barrier Reef to cut down the mighty rainforest there?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you're doing.
Mighty
Yeah,
rainforest for the Great
Take it
Barrier
away,
Reef.
boys.
I really think that's what I'm doing.
take him away. Yeah, that was well sleuthed, Matt. That was well done. Matt, did you?
Thank you.
You guys
I was a
watch
little-
Walking Dead, right? I mean,
What?
You guys watch Walking Dead, right?
No.
I have not seen any of this season yet.
Oh, well, but you got. Did you understand the reference when I kept saying to stay in the house?
No.
Coral!
Was that from this season?
Coral, stay in the house, Coral.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I thought maybe it was a little
Isn't
too
that from, like,
subtle.
2 seasons ago?
Well, no, that's been a running joke for that show. For fans of that show, it's just like anytime he says the word Coral, it becomes like Coral, stay in the house, like Coral. It's like a meme. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, I do know the meme. I'm sorry, I just was like, that is not where my mind jumped when you said that. I was trying to think of like some 80s like buddy cop movie or something, or like 80s like college movie.
I was trying to think of some pun for choir music.
Choir music?
Well, like choir, when the choir is all smoking weed. So you have choral reefer.
What?
You went the long way around for that one. That would have taken more than 3 minutes to untangle that one.
It's like, it's coral reef, and I say something like that. It's like, what the fuck?
That's like a New York Times crossword question. Like, Jesus. Okay.
Everyone is
Jesus, everyone.
Everyone is Jesus.
Everyone.
Was it? Is he Swedish?
Is
I have no
Swedish?
Deliva?
Deliva. I think he's. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. There's this weird pop singer from,
Weird? You mean perfect?
it's something like that.
Named
Anyway.
Beyonce, and she is the best.
Named Beyonce.
There's this
I
chick
didn't
named
want to
Beyonce.
get it wrong for a second because I'm like, it's been so long since I thought of Destiny's Child. Who was in Destiny's Child?
Well, there was the other two, and then there's that one from that no one knows. I think she married a rapper or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
me.
I think they own the Brooklyn Nets now or something. I don't know. Something like that.
Wow. Well, that's
Yeah,
good for her.
Kelly Rowland and the other one.
Okay. So,
I like that I was at the Great Barrier Reef cutting down trees. I just,
makes perfect
if I'm not screwing up the environment enough, let me just go out there,
Fuck you,
cultivate a
trees!
forest in the ocean.
That's why you're in jail. So don't
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
come
You get a
at
plea
me.
bargain. Cool.
Okay. I'm running through our list of other games we've done. I'm curious if there's anything that we can also do with two people that we haven't tried. Because we wrote off interrogation previously, but that actually worked pretty well. So I'm wondering what else we can... If we're...
It's not like having two people to guess. I mean, it's just like, okay, combined brain powers, but it's not like the people guessing help each other out past, like, one might know more stuff than the other.
You know...
It certainly helps having someone to riff off of, though, when you're trying to get them to guess. So...
You know what we could do is we can do it'd be funnier if, and we could ask for suggestions in advance and have a pile of suggestions to choose from, and I'll just like whoever's doing the daving will just take from that pile of suggestions.
I think that might be a bit too much prep work right now.
Conversely, I wonder if we could do like blind line in a similar way.
Yeah. Is there such a thing on the internet as like a random word generator? I bet there is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we did that, we could totally just do funnier if with that, because it's essentially Mad Libs. It functions like Mad Libs. MATLAB. Let's see. Yeah, so random word generator. Got me a random word generator. Let's see. Actually, I should probably get like random noun generator, because usually what we're asking for those suggestions is nouns. Here we go, random noun generator. Fantastic.
Beautiful.
So let's see here. These are kind of okay. This is gonna work. I think. I think this is gonna
boy.
work.
I'm very worried. I'm very
Okay.
nervous.
Okay. So we'll do this with the random word generator. I'll funny riff it, and you guys do a scene. Okay. So we're gonna do a game that's near and dear to me, to my heart. It's a game called It Would Be Funnier If. And the way It Would Be Funnier If works is we're going to have our two players, Matt and Ed, are going to do a normal, average, everyday scene, except that we are going to be stopped several times throughout the scene with notes from somebody who believes they know what could make it funnier. So the scene will continue, and then you'll just hear someone go, "It'd be funnier if their arms were made of..." And then at that point, I'm going to go to my handy random noun generator that I got on the internet here in a Chrome tab open, and I'm just going to hit generate, and it'd be funnier if their arms were made of cheeks. Now, their arms are made of cheeks.
I foresee this going too well.
This is going to go so well. And now it's canon. So, and we're gonna keep doing that. We're going to have ourselves a scene. So, okay, we are going to need a suggestion for the actual scene. So let's get a suggestion for a place you want to go in the winter. Let's get a suggestion from our audience. 'Cause I can't have all the random suggestion fun in this game.
Cheeks.
Cheeks. What? Hey
Funny
man,
if
it's
their
getting kind of
arms
cold.
were
Let's go to Cheeks.
I'm gonna wait for it'd be funnier if their arms were made of. You click it's its arms. Wow. Well, it feels like absolutely nothing has changed, and yet I feel a little stranger.
Hey, are those arms? Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, fancy. Someone got a raise this year.
Hey,
I think.
who wants lunch? It's on me. I have arms.
On you.
I'm armed and dangerous, bitch.
Okay, I've got a few suggestions.
All right.
Lake Tahoe, Russia, Florida.
Russia. Russia.
Great. I don't know why you'd go there. Why you would go there in the winter? But, I also got Macy's.
No, Russia. Okay, wait a
Well,
minute. Russian Macy's.
Christmas parade? I keep getting these suggestions in, folks.
We're going with Russian Macy's.
Are you kidding? Okay.
Macy's in Russia.
Okay.
That is your suggestion. So, players, this is the game of it'd be funnier if. Your suggestion is Russian Macy's. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Begin.
You're like just a real total embarrassment. You know that, right?
I mean, I got dressed this morning, and you said to be business casual, and
Yes.
I just happen to have a lot of bow ties, and I happen to think this one looks all right, and I don't see what the problem is, and I haven't, sweared in public, I haven't like farted in public, I haven't really done anything to embarrass you. I'm just kind of along for the ride.
No, but I don't understand. You took a name tag and you wrote "Hello, my name is Vladislav" on it. But Frank, that's not your name. It's not even culturally appropriate, really,
I'm in
to fake
character.
that.
I'm in
You're a
character.
character. Really, you're in character.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
See,
Are those
I
acting
can
classes
get
paying
away
off?
with anything because I'm playing a character.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It'd
totally.
be funnier if Ed were sitting on top of a clam.
Maybe someday this pearl will hatch, and we can afford something here in this Macy's. But until then, we're just gonna have to keep panhandling.
Okay. I get it. Like character acting. Okay. Like apparently those acting classes are really paying off because really you are totally believable right now. But like,
And
listen,
I'm gonna do awesome
you
at that
took.
play.
You're like, all right, you came. We woke up. You had a plan. Let's get in my helicopter. We'll fly somewhere cool today. I hopped in along.
It'd be funnier if Matt were riding a catsup.
And I swear that I will always pronounce it that way because I'm old-fashioned, and you know that. Hence why I don't think Vladislav is a great, pseudonym for you.
Hey,
I just don't think it's appropriate.
But have you ever been to Russian Macy's before? Like everything costs the same.
Have you ever considered not calling it ketchup? Huh? Huh?
Like that bottle of ketchup, catsup.
Yeah, as long as we're throwing down right now, this is what we're gonna do.
It costs the same as this watch. Yeah, think about that.
Let's
we
just
can get tomato
It'd be
condiments.
funnier if the Russian Macy's were located in a tree branch.
And just all the wood sprites.
I wanted to make a joke about how this is the smallest branch of Macy's there is, but I don't even think I can make that joke. I don't even think that's appropriate. I don't know. I don't really know much about a cultural appropriation, Vladislav. Okay.
Really, you just got to go for it, and then just say you're in character.
Well, you go over to the matron over there and see if you can find us where the bow ties are, because if we're gonna change at least one thing, we're gonna get that ridiculous bow tie.
Can you sit on my clam though? Like I don't.
I will sit.
It'd be funnier if Ed's clam were covered in radar.
I can, or really any submarine passing nearby, or any plane flying nearby could lay on that clam. But here, you move over, like scoot over, scooch. All right, now I will plant my caboose with my catsup. I'm riding my catsup. Is that okay if the catsup sits on the clam? Is that all right with you?
Put the clam between you and the catsup.
I don't know how well that worked as an actual scene or any kind of improv game, but I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it worked.
And in the end, isn't that all that matters?
I was really hoping the clam would be covered in, and then I was really hoping just luck would turn out in our favor. It'd be bees. That's really what it.
Bees. That's what happened the first time we came up with this game back in the old comedy troupe. Is we thought of this game, we tried it out, and then at one point, Jared Clark, who is sometimes on the show, he was playing, and at some point someone said, it'd be funnier if Jared's stomach were full of, and then bees. And then
Bees,
Jared
and
Clark
then-
just goes, it's full of bees! And then that's pretty much it. That was the
That
scene.
ended the scene. Yeah.
That was the end of the scene. So let's see. I'm curious what one more click would have gotten you instead of radar. Mother.
You want me to put the cats up between your mother and a clam?
Yes, please. Anything.
Man, I think that Celebrity Jeopardy's funny. Um,
I feel like our audience members are now. I feel like their jobs are in danger right now. We're outsourcing their jobs here.
Yeah, we
robots
replace them with
are
machines.
taking over.
Robots.
Isaac
Okay.
Asimov presents Chimp Knuckles.
Do chimps dream of electric knuckles?
It's like
Oh, God.
boots stomping on human faces forever.
Electric Knuckles sounds like if we did like an all-metal rendition of a show, like Electric Metal Knuckles. Electric Knuckles! Okay. Let's close it out. We're going to do some ending games. We're going to do sex positions.
You always pluralize games. We only ever play one game.
I know, because we had a bunch of other ending games, and we had to
And
retire.
we have a dozen of sounds, so we have plural.
Actually, should we play World's Worst at some point?
We could try World's Worst. I mean, we could bring up that old chestnut there, that old...
Or,
No,
Why don't we just
or
try a
could
different ending
say-
game tonight? Let's just do a different ending game.
Want to do World's Worst?
Let's do World Wars. Let's try it. See if it works.
All right. We got
The sex
two...
position is like really fun to play, but I think to hear it's actually like, it's okay. Whatever. I'm not here to critique right now. It's just let's play a different game.
It's more fun to do the things in sex positions than it is to like think about the things in sex positions.
Wait, to do the sex position?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Not
like,
if anyone's
Depends on the
ripping
sex
limbs
position.
off of people and like being sad and like
Have you heard my sex positions?
It's
most of
always
them
really
involve, like-
violent. Just so
Yeah,
violent.
and a lot of regret. Okay, so let's do our ending game for tonight. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna do some World's Worst. World's Worst is a game where we are going to get a suggestion for an example of anything, a profession, an animal, an occupation, which is the same as a profession, status, bees, what have you. And our players, we're all gonna come up with examples of the world's worst version of that. So, I guess we shouldn't really go in any particular order, just because, like,
Yeah.
What's the best way to do that? I guess you just say, like, I got one or something. You can
Yeah.
signal, like, I got one. Like, okay.
I'm
that works.
currently getting some suggestions.
Okay, so we're gonna get some suggestions from our audience for things to be world's worsts at.
This is gonna be interesting doing it audio only. Do we ever try this game? Maybe
We
before
did.
we did live, right? Before we did like live.
We did
shows.
like the first two shows. I think we did world's worst, and we just
it
dropped
was
it.
in the show like
All right,
2 and 4,
we've got-
I think.
All right, world's worst crab. I'm a
Okay.
crab and someone's sitting on me. So world's worst crab. Let's start
World's
with
worst crab. Okay, I got one. Hey there, you've got me.
God, what the hell?
Suicidal shampoo.
Okay. Okay. Actually, let's start with a profession. Let's not start with that. We got other ones. World's worst mine worker. Mine
World's worst
worker.
crab rancher.
World's worst mine worker. We'll start with that one.
Hey guys, I found this canary. I just kind of killed it. Is that okay?
Gee, it sure was nice of them to invite my a cappella group, the Canaries, down into the mine with them today. I hope it all goes well.
No man, I don't go out with anyone from work. I don't go out with minors.
Stole mine. I was gonna be like, no, sir, I'm sorry, we don't serve minors. Damn it. So I've been doing this for 30 years, and so I've been doing this for 30 years.
At some point, we're gonna find the Golden Tennessee. I promise. It's gonna happen.
I'm 5.
Oh, those earthquakes? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mining is a craft, guys. Like, don't even play.
I'm an artisanal miner. We mine
just so you
every
know-
rock individually.
Every time I find a precious jewel, I just sing "Shine Bright Like a Diamond" really loudly.
Hi ho!
Hi ho. That's the
Okay.
way.
Let's do world's worst painter. Painter. Take that how you will.
I was trained by Microsoft. Now let me just draw on you like a fucking 4-year-old.
Hi there, I'm Rob Boss, and I'm here to show you what you could do if you just believe in yourself like no one else ever did.
Oh, you got a little happy tree here, just a happy tree, and got a little bush there, and
Baby, I'll teach you how to tree. I'll teach you how to, paint happy trees if you let me show you my happy trail.
Lead him to the happy bush.
Good God, why are these all creepy?
okay, I want to institute this guy as the cutoff for somebody's world's worst. I just remember they do that in Who's Line. I totally forgot they had the buzzer. So to cut off things like Ed's noises.
Are we still doing world's worst painter?
Let's get another one there.
Okay. We have world's worst chocolate maker.
Okay.
I murder children.
Oh boy.
Willy Wonka was.
Oh no, you see, it's around the corner where it's made.
Oh, see, that's because I thought this was where the lemonade comes out.
Oh no, those are Oompa Loompas. I just hire midgets. Exclusively.
Tootsie Rolls. Oh yeah, those are totally Tootsie Rolls. Yeah, okay, you can have them. So you think it's a great idea to wrap up these chocolates in inedible golden foil that'll basically be the equivalent of a winning lottery ticket? You think that this is a good idea? Okay, let's do it.
No, I did always think my life would be catastrophe. Always. I've never veered from that.
You know what? Let's put almonds in this. This thing that everyone likes. Yeah, let's put almonds in it. Everyone will love it.
Better yet, we'll put raisins.
So now what I've done is I've built in my factory a glass elevator, and I also don't hire any women. I don't see any irony in it. I'm told otherwise, though.
World's worst banker.
World's worst banker. Oh, no, it's okay, sir. Keep the change.
Sir, your safety's on.
I just like how thematic this cash register suddenly became. It's like, oh, it's a sound effect. Oh, it's relevant.
Boy, my first day as a banker in the 30s. I hope nothing goes wrong.
Well, boy, my first day as a banker in 2008. I hope nothing goes wrong.
First day building levees on the riverbank. Hope nothing goes wrong.
Ah.
Banker? I hardly know her.
Bro, high five, bro, high five, bro.
I find if I give every single bill a little kiss before it goes out, it's good luck.
I find it's good luck if I rub every single bill along my junk before I send it out.
Welcome to quarters only. Oh, sorry, Ed. Go ahead.
In that situation, you've been filleted by Andrew Jackson so many times. It's just like kind of horrifying, actually.
Yes, you are. You are. This is, in fact, our new quarters-only policy. All of cash you want will be given to you in rolls of quarters.
So you're saying you want a sock full of quarters? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, geez, someone left a packet of blue paint in this money bag. Let me take that out for you. There you go.
Bitcoin?
Yeah, we're actually open on a day that you can come to the bank.
We are
All right.
actually the first Bitcoin bank. We don't exist.
Actually, Mike, they do. They're in Canada. Anyway, the world's worst cab driver. We'll finish off with that.
Wah! Uber exists. I'm gonna go pitch a fit about it because I'm in New York.
I love pitching fits.
I love pitching fits more than I like driving people around.
No, get it? You are my fair maiden. What are you talking about? It's life. It's only fair.
Hello. Would you like to converse in clear, understandable language? Yes or no? Would you like to go to the destination you are trying to go to in, the easiest way possible?
If I had to guess, I'd assume you're doing fairly well.
It hurts.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
this costs more than usual. Yeah, it's because of the new tax. The e-tax, damn! Electronic tax, shit. Okay, there we go. That was the better joke.
Okay,
Personally-
very much. Now it's going to go right there. Go there, and then how do you do it? And, thank you very much. Have a good night. Watch your step.
Personally, I love the state fair.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drive you to the train station. And then you're just gonna take the train, and then I'll meet you on the other side, and I'll drive you the rest of the way.
What you reading there? Fahrenheit 451? I personally love it.
God damn it. Imagine just being driven around by a man who just constantly makes fair puns in his car, like as he drives you.
That would not be fair.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
I would jump out of a
That's all I
movie.
got, guys.
I mean, you just like jump off the top of the Ferris wheel and just end it all.
All right. That's enough out of you.
You could handle one, you could not handle two.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So that was I'm gonna wrap this on up. That was Chim Nuggles Show 19, brought to you by sponsors. We're all over the internet. We've got ourselves a Facebook, a Twitter, a Tumblr, a YouTube, a Google Plus, because why not? We got a Tumblr, SoundCloud, we got Pinterest, something. I don't know. We're all over the internet.
Do we have a Pinterest actually?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I've yet. I don't know. I'm afraid of Pinterest.
Why?
I don't know. It's something about it intimidates me.
Okay. Whatever.
So we are on all of your
Pictures,
favorite.
yeah.
Yeah. We are on all of your favorite iPod or iTunes podcast town apps. We're on iTunes, Android, Stitcher, Player FM, Google Play Music. When they unveil their little podcast section, we're gonna be there, way at the bottom. We're on a whole bunch of them. If you got an Android or an iPhone or if you got internet and you've got podcast capabilities, then we're there somehow, right behind you. Don't look. Don't think about it. bensound.com does our music. They don't know it, but they do. They're not aware of it. Ben doesn't know. What Ben doesn't know won't help him. So, thank you, Ben. We do this every week, so you can feel free to tune in or dial in or what have you. We're going to send out another Facebook, Twitter, environmental, social media blast of such with the details for our next show. If you'd like to attend as an audience member and give us some suggestions so we don't use a random noun generator. Although I'm loving this random noun generator. We might just, no audience next time. We'll just be us on a phone call, and then we'll just throw it on the internet.
We're also not going live next time. We're not even recording a show. We're just gonna have fun.
We're just gonna talk.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be sitting in the bathtub talking, like Gilmore Girls or something.
Okay. I mean, I've been in the bathtub this entire time, so like,
Well, I know you're always in the bathtub with your puffins and shit.
I mean, if I could take a bath with puffins, I mean,
Mr. Foose's puffins. I don't know. So, player, I almost started a game just now. I almost went, players is the game of it, and then I just kind of like
players,
blanked
game of
out. Game of go home and sleep.
ready? Like, I guess. Where do we have puffins? What?
Players, the game of puffins.
We
The
throw up
suggestion
a
is
pub
puffins.
real
Are
quick,
you
or-
puffin? Yep.
Puffin.
So, puffin? Batman, puffin? So, okay, we don't have a catchphrase. And to this day, we're going to continue searching for that elusive catchphrase. Stay French,
Clenched.
stay clenched,
I think that was one of them from a while ago.
keep clenching. Chimp Knuckles, keep clenching. Clenching what?
No.
That's right.
Your knuckles.
Chimp Knuckles, you'll be knuckling.
Keep them clenched. Chimp Knuckles, keep them clenched. Good night, everybody.
You'll be
Knuckle
smitten.
sandwich.
You'll be smitten for the home. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody.